Oh no, I'm not gonna have enough space, I don't think. I'm gonna have to go back. Alright. Perfect. Red Branca. So, for those of you who don't know, Branca is a reference to one of the many strange things that I find way funnier than they should be. At EVO 2017 or 2016 Evolution, the fighting game tournament, one of the creator or lead director, I don't remember who it is, of Street Fighter, Yoshinaro Ono, came out and was talking about Street Fighter, and he pulls this Blanca toy out of his pocket that he always has and says in very, very broken English, "Oh, hello, Branca." Calling Blanca Branca was the funniest thing in the world to me. And Ifrit actually does kind of look like Blanca. So now I greet... Oh shit, I forgot to heal Squall. Now I greet my friends with Hero Branca. And refer to the fighting game character exclusively that way, because it is the cutest, most adorable mispronunciation you could possibly have for that character. So now Ifrit will be forever known as Hero Branca. Our next summon that we're going to get is Siren, the half-naked mermaid lady. So we'll see if we can come up with a fun one for that. I can't wait to sub Quistis out of my party. She is the worst. The actual worst. That wasn't right. Does still work. That's cool. You know, Sydney, my highest donators get to pick my next game, so my highest donation right now is $10. If you beat that, you get to pick my next game, which can be Kingdom Hearts if you would like. I actually love the first one, and Birth by Sleep, and basically all of them but the second one, actually. Wow, hugs, that's a currency that pays the bills, thank you. I do appreciate them, though. I will say that. Listen, if I accept hugs from you, I have to accept hugs from everyone. We gotta keep it fair out here. I almost just did speedrun strats again. Bite bugs. Tell me how my sword works, Twisted, please. I don't actually know. What? Did you guys see that? It said press right bumper to trigger. I'm used to playing on the PC version. On the PC version, it pops up and just gives you a random assortment of letters based on the way that the game internally assigns buttons. Wait, hold on, everybody. You should check what the incentive actually says. You can't donate and make me play anything. You have to pick an RPG. I have the right to block it, but I won't. But I'll play basically any RPG you pick. I'll tell you what, I'll do Cooking Mama if you also beat me in Smash. There probably is going to be a Cooking Mama 2020. Listen, I'm not against playing it. If the people wanted it enough, I would. But I don't have the kind of pull yet to make that happen. Who just got their ability? You did. That's right. Need you. Change from you over to you. Need that for a later fight. You over here. Yeah, it's all coming together. What am I supposed to make? I don't remember. That one's the one I wanted. Time for the longest cutscene in history. Man, you guys are really, really pushing with this. Mike, if I were to stream 2 Worlds, nobody would get to see me play another video game ever again. The frames would be so bad that I would be stuck playing it for the rest of the time. But I guess that technically qualifies. So unless it's an MMO, isn't 2 Worlds an MMO or MMOs? Or is it one of those ones like Kingdoms of Amalur where it's literally an MMO but made into a single-player game? Except Kingdoms of Amalur was actually good. Boy, this game wants you to be overpowered. Those things... There's people out there that do it. You should do your Cooking Mama speedrun. There you go. All I have to say on this topic that is already going on too long is that the Cooking Mama games have to at least be pretty good, considering there's like 9 of them at this point. I know for a fact the people loved the first 2, but there's so many of them, they have to be good. We're gonna see if I can get the 100% like all achievements in this too. I'm gonna try to do it without using a guide. See if I can do it all from memory. The only one I don't think I'll be able to do is the Obel side quest at the end, because you have to run around the world and let this UFO abduct weird items. But Cooking Mama does sound like a game that my aunt would enjoy a lot, so it doesn't surprise me at all. Poor Sydney. I can't imagine why he wouldn't want to play Cooking Mama with you. That's wild. Oh, I went the wrong way. Mike, you keep suggesting these games. You gotta make the dono, man. What up, Inhaled again? Hello. Thanks for stopping by, my dude. I know that you're usually doing shooters and shit, so it's nice for you to come by this plain old JRPG to give some support. Alright, what we were supposed to do is not press any other buttons, just hold X right here, and I would teleport to my room. But instead I hit a button like an idiot and I teleported back to the front of the school. I call it a whoopsie daisy. Actually, I just remembered something I do need to have looked up and ready for information. Because there's a Timber Maniacs achievement, and they are missable in this game, and I can't afford to do that. I think. That's the only... Let's check. I think that's the only achievement that's, missable. Carbuncle, Doom Train, CC, Obel, 1000, Omega, Magic, Timber, collect all Timber Maniacs, yeah. In the PC release, there was one for, in the PC release, there was a collect all magazines mission, and yeah. Oh, hey Tyler, you're here? Oh, I can't show you. His name is Red Branca. I'll show you after this cutscene. Perfect. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted. Ooh, that's not it either. There we go. Hello? What on earth just happened to my phone? There we go. So many people give Zell It's the world's cutest mispronunciation, as I was talking about earlier. It's absolutely adorable. Okay. Yeah, his inability to speak English is the most precious part of his character, other than the fact that he also makes Street Fighter, which is cool. But he's so precious. I have to find a guide for where this one magazine is, because I don't want to have to deal with missing it and having to replay the whole game. Here we go. Perfect. Is that AJ? What's up, dude? It's a shame you can't drop pictures in the chat, otherwise I would want to see as many people with the classic Ed screaming, "Ear!" Yeah, he definitely took that gamer tag and left PA Forever with it. Once I get affiliate, I'll have 3, and my first one will probably be an eyes emoji. My second one might be finger guns. Your would be a good third one too. Hear that? The guy that cut our face open and sent us to the hospital literally this morning is now our squad commander, which, you know, seems like a good idea. If we can find a way to make a typo into an emote, that would also be a really good one for me. I kind of excel in the area of typos. This is the worst. This cutscene is the worst in the game, in my opinion, just because nothing is really happening in the story yet, and the characters are all like nonsensically just going places to not just this cutscene, I should say, not even going places, going to this exam, which is a war, and they're children, so they're being sent into a war zone as children, and then they're just talking about this whole long-winded plan. It's like a 10-minute cutscene. And you can beat this entire upcoming area in probably the same amount of time. This is such a massive build-up. It's very annoying to watch this cutscene. Yeah, this sequence is absolutely the worst in the game. Because what's even worse is now, like, after he's done talking, I have to get in a car and drive to the town where they have another longer cutscene of them explaining to me the mission. All of which we don't do. Every single mission objective they talk about, outside of attacking this like one group of soldiers, you don't end up doing. This is also the most frustrating part in the speedrun if I die somewhere, because I have to rewatch the whole thing. Well, it's not the most frustrating. It is just to me, because I suck still. Izzy, I'm glad you like finger guns. They're a pretty big part of my personality. I've been finger gunsing since the dawn of time. I'm gonna see if I think there's a glitch might work here still. So I used to make fun of Zell a lot, saying that he was just copying Mike Tyson. Then I learned that apparently this game came before the Tyson tattoo. So, you know, draw your own conclusions from that, but Mike Tyson obviously stole the idea. Zell might be annoying, but he's at least a good character. I hate Quistis so much. What did you call me? Tara is right outside my window, looking in. It scared me. Of course you wouldn't notice. White Tyson. That's just his name in the file code. You know what's even crazier? Like, speaking of the meme of Mike Tyson. Oh, I think I missed it. I did miss it. Oh well. Anyway, speaking of the meme of Mike Tyson, or Zell being a ripoff of Mike Tyson, he's so wildly a ripoff of Tifa from 7 that all of his special moves, literally all of them, are just copies of her moves. Every single one of her limit breaks are just all 4 of his special limit breaks too. She's not barking, I know that. She just scared the bajuk out of me because she came up to the window. Well, as close as she could get anyway. Hurry, Squall. Runs back here. Can't forget the first magazine. Boy, she's really mad about something in that corner over there. No, not the dirty magazine. There is a dirty magazine though. Don't worry. We're gonna watch some porn later. This game's T rating specifically calls out this game's T rating specifically calls out the fact that there's a dirty magazine at one point. Which, by the way, is also used to... the dirty magazine is used by other characters to try to convince 2 of the characters that they should get together. Which, you know, when I want 2 of my friends to hook up, I definitely just leave, like, a Playboy on the ground there and then trick them both to go over to an area and then do that. It's okay, you're in the right chat to not be spelling things properly. That's kind of my MO. Now we get to watch, in my opinion, one of the best... Oh, wait, I forgot this whole sequence that I was just talking about earlier. Here's another long-winded explanation of a mission we're not going to do, followed by what I think is the best cutscene in the whole game. Wow, her face looks way different than I thought it did. She's the most prevalent, non-existing side character. Wait, reading the dirty magazine is the bonding experience? Is that what you're saying, Izzy? See, that one right there, that's what we do actually do. You know, everyone in this chat seems to have a really different definition of bonding than I do. They're not partners. They aren't. They're just having a party, and the one character is like, "Hey, I left a magazine over there, so you know where the area is." The characters go over there. It's just a dirty magazine. You know what, guys? You know, I concede. I'm the unreasonable one here. I'm clearly just the unreasonable one. Going forward, the next time I find someone I want to break the ice with, I'll just take a dirty magazine out, ask them how they do. All right, now we're through with this. I don't want to hear that again. Let's see what you have to say. I usually go to parties to... Actually, honestly, Izzy, I'm gonna be real here. I tend to go to parties to play Smash Brothers, not to do anything else. I'd be getting nervous too if I was a guy who punched things going into a war where everyone has guns. Yeah, I agree, AJ. He's definitely like the best looking character in this remaster so far. That's true, Sydney. I've seen it. You are definitely a party of one. My going away was Smash Brothers and alcohol, JT. Thank you very much. And there was a cake. That's true. All right, now I'm gonna revel in this wonderful cutscene because I really do like it. The demo version of this game on the that came with Pizza Hut delivery boxes way back in the day had a different version of this song that was, in my opinion, better. But I get it. When I adjust my headphone audio, it doesn't change for you guys, right? I just changed it. Will it affect you guys at all? This is a louder scene. Okay, cool. I had a feeling. It's still okay the way I have it on mine. We'll test it outside of that scene. Reminds me that I need to equip. Oh yeah, Tyler, look, it's Red Branca. Okay, let's test the audio. I even capitalized the B so that people know. Oh, what am I doing? There's one rule. Ifrit always goes on Zell. Give me free items. No? I know somebody here gives me items. Who are you? Someone gives me items. Yep. Tyler brought up a great point during that boss fight that Ifrit kind of looks like Blanca, so that's what we went with. Ooh, we're still in crit percent. Hello. Fun fact, Cypher can't miss. He has a 100% hit rate. Did in the original. That's my addendum. I haven't saved yet out of habit. That's not a good thing. Oh, that was awkward. We're gonna save it to file 2 because in runs in the future I'll have to use save file 1 for run purposes, so we'll keep the casual file on number 2. Damn, I was so certain that one of these characters gave me whatchamacallit, One of those characters gave me items. I wasn't trying to quit, dude. It just happened. I'm like, that exit button isn't there in the original, so my muscle memory is not ready for there to just be an exit button. I'm used to having to do a soft reset, Control E or whatever it was. I have it mapped to a button on my controller now. Could you imagine 57 minutes into the first stream, accidentally quits game? You know what? I'm just gonna call it for a day. Yeah, we'll try tomorrow. Maybe later. Hey, J Booty Full Chest. Thanks for the follow, my dude. Now let's kill some people. Oh, I fucked up that input. Later, Tyler. I will see you tonight. Yeah. Yeah, I killed the guy that you were supposed to kill. You guys gonna give me any free stuff, right? No. Where's my free stuff? I think the character models all still look really great, AJ, but the fact that like nothing else was edited or changed at all is kind of frustrating. Like if you were here earlier during that Sid cutscene, it's pretty it's pretty sad. But the character models do look pretty good. To be honest, this is exactly what I was expecting out of, I thought my mic was up here again. This is exactly what I was expecting out of a game like this. The 7 re-release was not that great. The 9 re-release was not that great. The best we can hope for is that the input delay isn't... The input delay is all I have to hope is better, but at least in the menus it doesn't feel as bad as it did in the original PC. The nerds in the Discord are gonna count all that out today, though.